Hey everyone, I've been seeing this LG 27GP95R-B popping up all over my feed lately, and after spending a solid week with it, I can see why. It's not just another 4K gaming monitor, it's the kind of display that makes everything look sharper and smoother, whether you're gaming, editing, or just binge-watching your favorite shows. So, if you've been on the fence about upgrading your setup, this might be the push you need. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the image quality is next level. The 27-inch 4K Nano IPS panel delivers colors that feel almost lifelike, especially with that 98% DCI-P3 coverage. I was editing some photos the other day, and the difference compared to my old monitor was night and day. The blacks are deep, the whites are crisp, and the colors just pop without looking oversaturated. It's perfect for creative work, but honestly, even gaming looks incredible. Whether it's the vibrant greens in a forest level or the deep reds in a sunset, everything feels more immersive. I remember playing a game where I was exploring a dense jungle, and the foliage looked so real I felt like I was actually there. The level of detail is stunning, and it really draws you into the game. Now, let's talk about the performance. This thing runs at 144 Hz out of the box, and with VISA DSC technology, you can even overclock it to 160 Hz if you're into competitive gaming. The 1 millisecond response time means motion blur is basically a non-issue, which is a huge deal if you're playing fast-paced shooters or racing games. I tested it with Call of Duty and Forza Horizon 5, and the clarity in fast scenes was seriously impressive. Plus, it's got NVIDIA G-Sync and AMD FreeSync Premium Pro, so whether you're on a PC or a console, you're getting smooth gameplay without screen tearing. I was playing a racing game with a friend, and we were both amazed at how smooth the gameplay was, even when we were driving at high speeds. Another thing I really appreciate is the flexibility of this monitor. It's not just about the screen, it's about how it fits into your space. The stand lets you adjust the height, tilt, swivel, and even pivot the screen bidirectionally. I've got it set up in portrait mode right now for coding, and it's a game changer for reading long documents or working in spreadsheets. If you're someone who multitasks a lot, this kind of versatility is super handy. I can have my code editor on one screen, my browser on another, and still have room for a few other windows. It's really improved my workflow, and I feel like I can get more done in less time. The HDR support is also worth mentioning. With VISA Display HDR 600, highlights look punchier, and shadows have more depth. It's not as intense as some higher-end HDR monitors, but for a 27-inch display, it's more than enough to make games and movies feel more dynamic. I watched Dune on it the other day, and the contrast between the bright desert scenes and the darker interiors was really well handled. The HDR really added to the overall atmosphere of the movie, and it felt like I was right there in the world. One thing I didn't expect was how well it handles productivity. The 4K resolution means you can fit a ton of windows on screen without them feeling cramped. I've got my browser, code editor, and a reference document all open at once, and everything is still readable. It's a huge upgrade from my old 1080p monitor, where I was constantly resizing windows to fit. I can have multiple projects open at the same time, and I can easily switch between them without feeling overwhelmed. It's really streamlined my workflow, and I feel like I can get more done in less time. Now, it's not perfect. The stand is a bit bulky, so if you're tight on desk space, you might need to consider that. Also, while the 4K resolution is amazing, it does mean you'll need a decent GPU to run games at max settings without dropping frames. If you're on a budget rig, you might need to tweak some settings to keep things smooth. I had to adjust the graphics settings in one game to get it to run smoothly, but once I did, it looked amazing. In terms of connectivity, the monitor has a good range of options. You get 2 HDMI ports, 1 DisplayPort, and a USB hub with 2 USB-A ports and 1 USB-B port. I've been using it for a week now, and I can honestly say it's been a game changer for me. The image quality is amazing, the performance is smooth, and the flexibility is super handy. I feel like I can get more done in less time, and I can enjoy my games and movies in a whole new way. So, if you're ready to take the plunge, check out the LG 27GP95R-B in the description below. Trust me, once you go 4K, it's hard to go back. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.